All right, this is our sequence video. We've started on this in class. Actually, we've already done this. So we're going to start. Let's see if I gave you the sequence. Um, let's say I give you A. In A, the sequence is 5, 11, 17, boom, boom. Then you need to figure out what are the two numbers here. Okay, if you look at the rules and steps, the first thing you need to do is figure out the rule. Okay? And to figure out the rule, you need to ask yourself, what are they doing to this number to get the next number? What are they doing to this number to get the next number? Okay, now notice that the number is getting larger. They can only be multiplying or adding to get this. Whatever you determine it is, it has to work for the next number as well. So I'm going to start with addition. I think that they're adding, and a real quick way you can figure out if it's addition is subtract. What's 11 minus 6? I'm sorry, 11 minus 5. Well, 11 minus 5 is 6. So to get this here, to go from 5 to 11, they have to be adding 6. Well, if that's the correct rule, they have to be doing the same thing here. Well, let's see. What's 17 minus 11? 7 minus 1 is 6. 1 minus 1 is 0. So to go from here to here, they're adding 6. So we figured out the rule. The rule is plus 6. Since we know the rule, that means we can go on to the next one. But what's 17 plus 6? Okay, that's going to be 23. And 23 plus 6 is 29. And our rule is plus 6. If the number is getting larger, it can only be multiplication or addition. Okay? Let's do B. Okay. Let's say I gave you the pattern. And just because it looks different does not mean it doesn't work the same way. I'm going to give it, it's going to look a little differently, but it still is the same topic. It's still sequence. So let's say I gave you 5, and I got 20, 7, 28, okay, 9. So I want to know what goes there, and I also want to know what the rule is. So you still have to ask yourself the same question. What do you have to do to this number to get this number? And whatever rule you get, it has to work for this one as well. Just like last time, if you're going from a small number to a large number, it can only be addition or multiplication. So let's look. And a lot of kids, they're going to try, I know you're going to try addition first, so let's see addition. To go from 5 to 20, really quickly, I could say, if it's addition, I'm going to say 20 minus 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. 1 minus 0 is 1. So 5 plus 15 will give me 20, okay? Plus 15 is the rule. That's what we're saying the rule is. Well, if this rule is correct, it will also work for 7 and 28. Okay? So if I add 15 to 7, will I get 28? Well, let's see. 5 plus 7 is 12. Put down the 2, regroup the 1. 1 and 1 is 2. I get 22. This is not the rule. So plus 15 is not the rule because it does not work for both of these. I tried addition. So let me try multiplication because my number is growing. If my number is growing, it can only be addition or multiplication. So if it's multiplication, what times 5 will give me 20? 5, 10, 15, 20, 4. So my rule could be times 4. Well, if it is the rule, it will also work for 7 and 28. Let's see. 7, 14, 21. 7, 14, 21, and 28. Well, times 4 works here. So my rule is times 4. Well, now that I know the rule, I can fill in this blank here. 9 times 4 is 36. So that's how you solve a sequence problem. So I'm going to give you one to try on your own. Try C on your own. You can pause the video and try it on your own. Okay, say I gave you, and just because it looks different does not mean it's not sequenced. Say I gave you a table. And let's see, the light went off. Okay, this is an in and out table. Still works with the rule. So let's say I put in 10 and I got out 7. I put in 14, I got out 11. I put in 18, what will I get out here? And then give me 2 that will work here. Okay, just because it looks different from the other 2 does not mean it is not sequenced. This is still sequenced. You still need to ask yourself, what did I do to this number to get this one? Okay, the first thing I want you to notice is that we're going from a large number to a small number. If we're going from a large number to a small number, it can only be either division or subtraction. Division or subtraction if we're going from a large number to a small number. So if it's subtraction, we can figure out the rule. We can ask ourselves, what do we have to subtract from 10 to get 7? Three. This will be minus 3. Well, if this is the rule, it will also work for 14 and 11. What's 14 minus 3? 11. So our rule is minus 3. If our rule is minus 3, what answer goes here? Well, 18 minus 3 is 15. And you can give me any 2 numbers that will work here. Let's say we put in 20. Minus 3 will give us 17. So this is our sequence. You've seen it. You've seen sequence look like this. Give it to you this way. 5, 11, 17, and give me the 2 numbers. You've seen